Tense and very secretive transmissions as the aircraft carrier Carl Vinson waits for the body of Osama bin Laden. It's May 2nd, 2011. The al-Qaeda leader's just been killed by Navy SEALs. In emails, 2 U.S. Navy admirals use code words to describe bin Laden. The commander of the carrier strike group says FedEx delivered the package. Both trucks are safely en route home base. The emails, heavily redacted, have just been released by the Defense Department, responding to a Freedom of Information Act lawsuit by the group Judicial Watch. A few days earlier, that strike group commander had asked another officer, "Do I need any special religious ceremonial preparations?" After bin Laden's buried at sea, an admiral describes the scene. Traditional procedures for Islamic burial was followed. The deceased's body was washed, then placed in a white sheet. The body was placed in a weighted bag. A military officer read prepared religious remarks, which were translated into Arabic by a native speaker. After the words were complete, the body was placed on a prepared flat board, tipped up, whereupon the deceased's body slid into the sea. According to the emails, there aren't many witnesses. In response to the question, "Any sailors watched the burial?" the heading of one email says, "Burial, no sailors watched," and another says, "Only a small group of the leadership was informed, less than a dozen total." And another indication of the secrecy of that part of the mission, an email from a top admiral to Joint Chiefs Chairman Michael Mullen. The paucity of documentary evidence in our possession is a reflection of the emphasis placed upon operational security. Later, on May 2nd, the deputy commander of that fleet tells the commander of his carrier group, quote, "Thank you and your magnificent strike group for what you did for your country today." Joe.
No pictures yet released, but there's still a lot more information, actually, that the Pentagon decided to sort of sit on.
Yeah, they're going to sit on this, and who knows when it's going to get out. In a letter to that group, Judicial Watch, a top Pentagon official basically says that all the information on their plans, weapons, intelligence, and sources is going to stay in top secret files. There's a lot about this mission we're not going to know. You know, they were criticized for releasing too much information, but there's just a lot about this mission that we're never going to know.
It's not about justice, it's not about agenda, it's not about mobilizing people, it's about dialing for corporate dollars. These two parties have sold the U.S. government and the American people to the highest bidders.